Well, greetings. See a few folks are on. Roberto, Kate, Stephanie have said a few things. Let me know they're here. And I know there are others that have also come on for our regularly scheduled meditation time. And I'll just keep you apprised as how long we're going to be doing this. I know we're going to start opening things up here in California, and as they're doing around the country. So we're doing it during the pandemic. It's still going to be going on for a while, but we just want to see if we're going to continue on with the meditation, or at least I'll do it through next week, and then we'll take it from there and see how we want to go from there for those who want to be part of this. I was thinking today about the Dalai Lama, because I think I read an article that he had written a couple of weeks ago. And I know one time he said that compassion, those who practice compassion shall be the radicals of our day. And he was writing in the article that in order to really help us go through this coronavirus, we not only have to pray, but we have to express compassion. And he was talking about the idea that we live in an interdependent world, and whatever happens to one affects all of us. And if we extend compassion to any one person or group of people, then everyone is affected by the extension of that energy. And he was talking about how when it first happened in Wuhan, that he immediately started expressing compassion toward the people in Wuhan, China. And if you know anything about the relationship between China and Tibet, the Chinese government was very oppressive and did some atrocious things to the Tibetans, where the Dalai Lama is from. But he expressed that compassion anyway. And he said that to help us to get through this, we all have to, practice that compassion and begin with ourselves and then spread it out to everyone else that is around us and the planet. And so today we're going to do a compassion meditation. But as we always do, we're going to start out with connecting to the presence through the reading of an affirmation and our daily word for today, which is grace. And it says, I embrace a life of grace. In my human experience, I may sometimes fall short of the standards I hold for myself and hurt others through my actions. In my remorse, I may punish myself for wrongs I feel I've committed long after receiving forgiveness from others. Continually blaming myself serves no higher purpose. I remember my divinity as a spiritual being who carries with source light of the Christ presence. Using the grace that is birthright, I allow its purifying, unifying peace to wash over me, leaving me cleansed and feeling new. I'm able to forgive myself, lightening my load, and allowing me to move forward with poise and equanimity. Imbued with grace, my words and actions inspire healing and comfort. As it says in Ephesians 4:7, but each of us was given grace according to the measure of the Christ presence and the gift within. So we get in tune with grace, which is something that's always supporting us regardless of what we're going through. And so let's begin our time of communing with the presence, being present to the here and now in this meditative moment together. We take a deep breath. We take a moment to connect to the ground of our being, the ground beneath us. And notice how the soles of our feet are connecting with this ground underneath us now. Let us take a long, deep breath. Take it within. Release. Lengthen our spine. Take one more deep breath. Release. As we sit here watching the breath, express appreciation of it. And we draw maybe a slight smile to our lips. And allow ourselves and be open to receive a feeling of happiness, regardless of the experiences that we individually and collectively are going through. We feel the sensation of happiness and joy, as if we have every piece of that in this world. And we have it right here, and we have it right now. We come from the perspective that we have everything that we need. And then with that felt sensation of how this joy and happiness feels in our body. Imagine sending this same sensation to either one single particular being or all living beings in the world. Then imagine this one particular person or everyone feeling that same full-body joy and contentment that you're feeling right now. You're imagining right now. Part of our life journey is to be in joy, to be happy. And we feel that sensation now. And from that sensation, we allow ourselves to feel as though we are all free from every pain, every suffering. We're free from all the causes of future pain and suffering as well. Let's take a brief breath within now. Release. And we breathe into that slight seen or unseen smiling figure that we are. We're free from all concern and anxiousness, free from any sense of suffering. And we do so with the whole body. And with our whole body, we drop into the sensation of how good this freedom feels. For we are free to determine where to direct our thoughts. And we want to have the same freedom for all beings everywhere. And so it is our vision that all beings be free from any sense of angst, any sense of anxiety or suffering, and any causes of such pain, suffering, or angst in the future. As we send out this wish, feel the energy of that wish, that vision coming back to you. As your joy and happiness and your sending of this joy and happiness to others causes it to return to you. Seeing all other beings in their own joy and free from pain. Brings you joy. Locate this joy in your own body temple now. Rest in its awareness. And feeling so complete in all this joy that you have an abundance to send to others. And may they feel that same completing of joy in their life. May they feel that joy of a full body connection to happiness, absent of any suffering. Imagine yourself in the world where every being is connected to this presence. And because of this connection, not a single being would ever hurt another. And so may you always share this joy, this vision, and may you share it freely to all beings equally, whoever they may be. Knowing that whatever you give out, you keep. Imagining for a moment what it would be like to live in a world where everyone freely and equally shared joy. Intentionally send out that wish. May all beings everywhere share in this happiness. Be free of suffering and complications and pain. And may there be joy spread all over the planet. We rest in the sensation that such a world is possible. And remember that this world began with your connection to breath and a smiling presence within you. So it is, so we let it be. And in this consciousness, we continue to hold that connection of all of those energies for ourselves and the planet as we affirm that we are in the presence of pure spirit. Our entire planet is immersed in the truth that life, love, and health and wholeness is our very essence. We radiate this wholeness now as we draw on the only power and source of life there is, the Spirit of the living God. Spirit pours its quickening life into each individual. It pours its quickening life throughout our planet as we turn our attention to Spirit's healing presence. We trust Spirit to restore us to harmony and health. And everything not in alignment with harmony and health returns to the nothingness from which it has come, never to exist again. We give thanks for this, and we are grateful. And so it is, so we let it be. Ashe, and amen. Well, may you extend compassion toward yourself and toward others, and may we wish that for the entire planet as we go about doing what we are here to do for the remainder of this day. I'll check you all out tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.